Today I want to talk to you about the Grassland Reserve Program. For this program, and we put emphasis on supporting the working and grazing land operators. In the past, all our programs were tailored towards row crop farmers, and your grassland farmers didn't get much benefit out of our program. So that's why they authorized this program in order to address those grassland farmers that's doing conservation and doing a good job at it. You go by any of your local FSA office or NRC office and make an application. Participants volunteer to limit future development of row crops or urban buildup on the grassland. If you want to maintain the grass cover on the land. It retains the rights to graze it for grazing practices. They can produce hay or they can harvest for seed in this program. Easements, you prohibit crop production other than haying. In this program, we established what we call a ranking period. We established criteria where we had to go through a ranking period and rank the applications. The benefits of this program: it restores and protects grasslands, it contributes positive to the economy for many regions, it provides biodiversity for plants and animal population, and it improves environmental quality. There's three types of enrollments you can do in this program. We can do what we call a permanent easement, which as you get a payment, it's a payment option equal to fair market value, less the grazing land value of the program. We have a 30-year easement. Then we have what we call restoration agreements, which is go from 10, 15, and 20 years. And in that restoration agreement program, we pay rental rates, soil rental rates for each county. Then you have a restoration agreement, which provides up to 90% of the restoration cost. And the enrollment, we give them priority to CRP land, not to exceed 10% of the total enrollment acres. It's validated, send it to WRP. If any of y'all know about WRP, you know, you go through a preliminary title search, you make an offer, or we make your offer called fair market value, or GARP. Like for grassland, I think our GARP for this year is $1,000 per acre. Last year it was $800 per acre, so it went up a few dollars. Like you said, we got limited payment limitations, like our restoration of cost share agreements is $50,000. Rental agreements is $50,000 so. Like we do have some cost share in this program. It's not similar to EQIP. EQIP you can get up to 90%, but this one we limit it at 50% cost share. And like I said, this on the allocation is a 60-40 split. 60% of the allocated acres have to go towards easements, and 40% go towards restoration agreements or rental agreements. Some key points that you want to get out of this is this program will reauthorize up until 2012. And it's an addition of 1.2 billion acres per year for those years from 2009 to 2012. No enrollment cap for the easements. Limit rental agreements to 10, 15, and 20 years. We used to have a 30-year in there, but they took it out. It allows entities to write and own or enforce easements with what we call a cooperative agreement with us. Like I said, again, they reiterating and establish a $50,000 contract cap and $50,000 for payment limitations. No statutory limit for easements, means you can grow as many acres as you want for the easement, dollar amount won't vary.
That $50,000, that's for the life of the contract, or that's for?
No, it's $50,000 a year.
A year, annually? Okay.
Annually. Use an easement validation required to WRP, requires grazing management plan, which we would write a grazing management plan on that, which tells you to maintain certain cover and height. Yes, sir.
Are you saying that the switchgrass, that if a person participates in that program would qualify for this program?
Yes. Yes, as long as we keep a grass cover on the land. It doesn't matter what type of grass, just as long as we keep a grass cover on the land. Some permitted activities when you're signing up for this program: you can still graze, you can hay, mow, or harvest for seed production. You can do fire breaks, You can have recreational use, you can do surface, subsurface resources. That is, if you got any gas, oil leases and stuff like that, we can work around that. And then renewable energy. Rental rates. If you do a rental agreement, your rental rates can range anywhere from $8 to $15. Like here in Lee County, your soil rental rates is $13, and that's set by FSA. So if you sign up for a rental agreement, you'll get $13 per acre for how many years you signed up for the contract.
So the reason that we're emphasizing this program today is because the land that you set aside for native grass production could be enrolled in GRP, and then GRP is going to pay for a lot of the inputs to get the grass established, with Audubon also contributing to that. So then can you tell us maybe how you see that process working?
The way it works is, like I said, for this program, it's continuous sign up. So you go in the office, you sign up for this program. Every year we set a ranking cutoff date. During that ranking cutoff date, we'll rank your application, and if you get funded, we do what we call a contract, come up with a plan. We can have cost share practice in this also, which can help you establish some grasses if you don't have it already established. We got legislative cost share practices, which is 50% cost share. You can also sign up for the same thing in EQIP and get 90%. But in Grassland Reserve, it's 50% cost share.
Will you allow any of the funds that Audubon will put into this, does it have any impact on what the Natural Resources Conservation Service is going to do?
Well, we can't do over 100% of the cost of building practice. So whatever Audubon puts in, we got to make sure it don't go over that 100% cost share.
Okay.
And you pay for seed bed preparation in that program?
Yeah, we pay for seed bed preparation, we pay for the seed, pay for lime, fertilizer.
So there will be an agreement then with the Natural Resources Conservation Service, if landowner were to apply. And there's also an agreement with the Audubon Society?
Right.
Okay, will the Audubon allow some of that hunting and all of that other stuff on the land?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're interested in the seed production, so, and I talked with Dennis about this the last time I heard him give this presentation. And the hay production is allowed because you're not disturbing the roots of the plants, they'll still come back. So seed production, hay production, you can use it for hunting, it's great for birds, great habitat for birds, so yeah, all those uses.
Think quail.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a minimum number of acres?
Limited number of acres? No, ma'am. It's no minimum number of acres.
I think what we'd like to do is, for the farmers who sign up for this program today, those who are interested in having us come out to their farms, we'd like to get with Dennis and get more information about how these two programs could dovetail, because it seems to me there's a real financial benefit for the farmer in the GRP program and with Audubon, because Audubon also has some covering some input costs for the farmer and also rental rates for land. How much is this program being used as compared to EQIP, which I think is being used quite extensively? I got the impression this program was not being used as much.
Well, in this program, over the last couple of years, we hadn't spent all our acres. We hadn't allocated all our acres in the program, so we had turned money back.
So you need people to take advantage of this program.
Yes.